Good morning and happy Monday. What we're going to do today is I am going to kind of walk you through kind of what your day needs to look like, exactly where you're going to go, exactly what you're going to do, things of that nature. So you kind of can get your routine. Now, when I say I'm going to walk you through the way your day is going to go, I'm not giving you an exact time. You guys need to be able to schedule your day around work and things like that. But if you do it in the morning, you do it in the evening, you do it at lunchtime, however you do it, this is definitely going to help you kind of develop the way that you want to do your schoolwork every day. Now, I use the word every day because you have a bell ringer due every day, right? If you miss a bell ringer, you will get a 0 on it. You can always ask me to reopen it and do it maybe the next day if you have something going on. I'm always really giving as far as if you miss a day or something like that. The only thing is I need you I need you to communicate that with me so that I can go in and reorder. I have 50 students. So can you imagine if everybody wants me to open up 5 or 6 bell ringers? So it's really important that we stay on top of that. If you need a bell ringer reopened, I need you to contact me and let me know. And I need to know why it needs to be reopened. For example, hey, Miss Marcia, my kids were sick yesterday. Hey, Miss Marcia, I had a migraine yesterday. Hey, Miss Marcia, I worked a double yesterday. Whatever it is, just kind of let me know what's going on. Okay, so I'm going to quit talking about that and we're going to actually share our screen. All right, so the very first thing you need to do is you need to get into your Jenza bar, right? And I want you to go to your week at a glance. Now, this is out of order. I'm going to scroll down to the one you'll be using next week. It will be at the top, but I'm making this video actually the Thursday before because I have to do everything ahead of time. I have to stay ahead of the work, right? Okay, so for Monday, 10/9, it's going to be day 27. So you know what day you're looking for your bell ringer and if you intend to do your lab or for an exam or whatever it is. So it says today, chapter 18 workbook, and you're going to submit practical 34 through 45. Now we're going to actually walk through what that means. But first, I want to go to the bell ringer. That's your labs. These are your labs and your exams. So let's go. Okay, so we know we're on day 27. Let's double check. Day 27. So we're going to come back up here. And we're going to go to our coursework. And we're going to look for day 27. It's all the way down at the bottom. So you're going to click that. And you're going to start your bell ringer. Okay, so for today, I've actually given a little video to watch. This is on the hepatic and lymphatic system. And so you would watch your little video. Usually they're not any longer than like 12 minutes. So this is the question that you have to answer. The hepatic and lymphatic system subsections include blank, blank, and blank. So you're going, well, Miss Marcia, where do I find that? Well, you're actually going to go into your textbook in Elsevier. And here is chapter 18, hepatic, lymphatic, metatastinum, and diaphragm. So sorry, diaphragm. All right. And so I'm going to tell you most of the time, you're going to find these as your quick check. So let's see if we can find it. Scrolling. Okay, here we go. It wasn't an exercise. The lymphatic subsection is divided into subheadings: spleen, general, and lymphatic nodes. Is that what our question was? Lymphatic system subsections include. Okay, well, maybe that's not what we need. Let's keep looking. say you can't find it. I'm doing this on purpose, guys, to kind of give you an example. So you can't find that. So let's see. Copy. And let's go to the Google. Paste. And you can kind of go through, but you can actually research your answers. But the best bet is to get in and sorry guys, but class actually read this chapter, or they actually read the PowerPoint slides for this chapter, because we're going through quickly now. So let's talk about where you may want to go to do that. So we want to exit the daily assignment. We wrote down, we don't know what the answer is. So let's go to our PowerPoint slides. And we're on chapter 17. Pull up your PowerPoint slides and you may be able to, oh, that's not right. We're not on chapter 17. We're doing chapter 18, sorry. Here we go. It's excision, repair, and introduction. So let's go back to our coursework. We want to resume our bell ringer. So the hemolytic and lymphatic system subsection include the blank, blank, and blank. So what did we say? And I'm just going to copy and paste it from right here. Copy. I'm going to paste it here. And I'm going to submit my daily assignment. And that's what you have to do. That's your bell ringer. Now this one, because I'm not taking the time to skim through the chapter because I need to get through this. I don't want to give you guys too much information, but let's go back to our coursework again. And then if you have time to do your lab for day 27. It's not open yet because like I said, I'm doing this ahead of time. If you have time to do your lab for day 27, but let's go ahead and go to our week at a glance and see what that is. It's taking some time to load. So I'm scrolling down. Okay, so what's our lab? It says chapter 18 workbook. And I'm going to make a note. I don't know if you guys are note takers, but I am a note taker. I don't want to have to go back. So I'm going to go chapter 18 workbook. And what do we have to do? We have to do practical. You have to submit practical number 34 through 45. All right. So let's go back to Jenzabar where our book is. And then we're going to go grab our workbook. So we're just going to go back here and we're going to open our workbook. We're going to go down to chapter 18 right here. All right, now this is what your workbook looks like. Now look at this. This is all key terms. And we have to do 34 through 45. Okay, I want to back up a little bit. Now, I did not assign you theory to actually be submitted, but you still need to do these exercises. This is where you're going to learn your key terms. You're going to learn medical terminology, different things like that. You guys should be doing all of your exercises. I'm not assigning all of them because I don't need you to submit them to me. I'm only asking you for the things I want you to submit, but you still should be doing your chapter reviews, all of your workbooks, all of your chapter exercises, your toolboxes, your quick checks, because that's really going to expand your knowledge base. All right, so let's go ahead and go to what you have to do. All right, so you don't have your ICD, your manuals yet, okay? So you're saying, Miss Marcia, how can I do this if I don't have my manuals? Well, this is what I want you to do. So this is an injection procedure for identification of the sentinel node, blah, 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 blah. We're just gonna grab this, copy it, and then we're going to put it here. We're gonna say CPT code for, paste, enter. So what was that again? Let's go back. Injection procedure for identification of sentinel node with injection procedure. So we're doing an injection procedure to identify the sentinel node, and we're having a radioisotope, sorry, injection. Okay, so let's look. So we're looking at CPT code 78195 and 78792. And then you're just going to choose one. Read through and choose one. I am not going to mark it wrong if you get it wrong. Right now, I just want to get you used to reading these scenarios and using some problem-solving skills. Let's look at the next one. Radical cervical lumpectomy. So I'm going to just do that because when you look at that and you say, okay, what did they do? They did a lumpectomy of the cervix. Let's take a bit of coffee, okay? They did a lumpectomy of the cervix, and it was radical. So we'll just go back. Let's X out of that one, X here, and we're just going to again put CPT code for, paste, enter. So it says here 7851 through 7853. I want you to choose one. Click on it. Read your scenario and just try to match it up a little bit. I just want you guys to get used to looking at the scenarios right now. Again, continue on. And then what you're going to do is you're going to put your answers in. Let me go ahead and open it so you can see. Let's go ahead and open it. Bear with me, guys. I want you guys to be able to see in depth what you're going to be doing on Monday. So let me go in. This is my teacher side. I'm going to open up Lab 27. Now let's go back to your students' view so we can actually look at what we're doing, okay, in your coursework. So we're scrolling down here and we're looking at day 27. So let's click on it. Start your lab. Okay, so I have this here already for you. I don't want you to worry about the ICD-10 codes. I just want you to focus on CPT. And I've actually copied and pasted what you're looking at here. I copied and pasted it here. So let's say some students do this. They'll copy, paste. And this was 33791. Now you go to the next one. Number 35. Oops, sorry. Number 35. Guess I'm gonna have to go at this in a different way. Copy. Bring it down here. Paste. All right, so what did we say? Let's see what it is again. Radical cervix lumpectomy for patient with malignant primary cancer of the nipple of the left breast. All right, so We'll go back over here. We did a lymphdectomy, bilateral total pelvic, bilateral pelvic, bilateral. Okay, so this isn't right because it's the breast, right? So let's go back to here. And let's just add breast. More research, and again, right? A lot of this job is research. So let's just choose 38752. I'm not taking the time, guys, to really research it and make sure it's correct. I just want to give you an idea of what I need you to do. Well, that didn't work out the way I wanted it to. 38572. All right. So say that you don't want to copy and paste all that. You can just put number 36, 37459. You know, put your answer in and list it that way. You can write down in a notebook and take a picture of it and upload it to me. If that is the way that you want to do that, that's perfectly fine with me. I am good either way. I'm just kind of giving you some examples. So I've already went through and I've done all of these. Again, don't get stressed out that you don't really know how to look up these codes in your book and you're not real sure if they're correct. That's not what's important. I want you to read the scenarios, get adjusted to reading them, try to look up a code for them. Even if you're not sure, it's okay. Remember, right now we're just getting used to it. So once you've done all of that, we're going to submit our labs. And there you go. I hope this didn't feel like it was all over the place. I just kind of wanted to give you an example of how you should do your work. Now, again, if you work all week and you're off on the weekends and all you're going to do is your bell ringers every day, that is fine. And then on the weekends, you can do your exams and labs. It's okay to do it that way. But just know that you're going to have 5 other assignments besides your bell ringers. Okay, and labs are more extensive, so just allot time for it being more work. Let me know if you have questions. I'm trying to think of anything else that I may have left out. I did the best I could to try to walk you through. Again, if you have questions, if you need another walkthrough, just let me know. Have a great Monday, guys. Bye-bye.